Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're going to check out something creepy. This is Teke Teke, a Japanese urban myth series, episode 5, by Nightmare Tales. It's a scary animation. We're going to be scared and... okay, I'm going to press play. Link is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started. Hello, governor. It's your girl. Hello, my lovely people. It is marketing scene here, and I'm here to tell you, lovely people, that Yee dog, it's hot in here. You know what I like to do when I'm hot? Watch some unedited reaction videos to some anime. You can check out mine down below in the description box. Check out my Patreon. Okay, bye. That was pretty bad. Yes, I react to full episodes of anime. Check out the link down below.
Yeah, boy.
The cold December morning bit at Chio's cheeks and stung her eyes as she stepped out into the street from her home, with the door quickly snapping shut behind her.
This guy's got a good narration voice. And I love the animation style.
Chio, don't forget the cake. Your father is coming home early tonight especially. Make sure you get it early. Whatever you do, don't get caught up in the peak hour rush.
Okay. Why did it sound so creepy?
Her father's birthday, of course. It had to be this week of all weeks.
Well, yeah,
the
something
week
else.
she and some of her classmates had been assigned to clean the school drains after lessons. She didn't dare tell her mother the reason why.
Oh, were they in
She
trouble?
grunted back to her mother before lifting her scarf over her nose and mouth and setting off for the train station.
Okay.
It was a 10-minute walk to the station. However, it always felt a lot longer no matter what the weather, due to the large stairway that required ascension from the front of the apartment block to the busy streets beyond. Shiho made it to the station.
He makes
just as
everything
the
sound
train was
creepy.
arriving.
Just normal things. Walking up the
It seemed
stairs.
he'd managed
Sounds like...
to develop somewhat of a sixth sense with regards to when the trains would be arriving, and happily stepped into the warmth of the train car's steel shell.
The way he says... I love this guy's
School, however,
narration.
was not as luxurious. It was fully equipped with working
Looks pretty average.
heaters. However, the school opted not to switch them on as they were never able to secure the budget to run them. You could be sure, though, that the principal's office did not
That
feel
sucks.
the pinch of the purse strings, though. And Shiho had managed to find this out firsthand when she was brought in front of him in the week prior to explain why she had colluded with fellow students in order to cheat on a test.
Oh, yikes.
Shiho
That's
was in
why
fact
she has to...
innocent.
Oh,
The
she
cruel
was?
twist of fate saw the notes that were passed around end up in her hands right as the teacher looked up from her.
Yikes. Okay.
She had no defense. Being the child of a Japanese mother and an American father already put her in a lower class among the eyes of the purest faculty.
Oh,
Plus,
okay.
She was an average student at best, so the need to cheat was indefensible. She was at a loss. And once the other tests had been collected, those students' papers showing the answer on the note, which was incorrect, were also to be punished in line with Shiho.
Okay. Well, at least those
3
other
PM
ones
lessons were
were...
adjourned and they got
Even
to
though she
work.
was innocent.
It was hard and filthy work. The heavy concrete drain covers had to be dragged back, and then the drain walls and floor was scraped to remove the clammy, deep green muck that had been growing there over the summer.
Yikes.
This was then shoveled into a bin to be dumped out later. From the very first cover, Shiho and her classmates were well and truly over this laborious task. And an hour in, tempers began to flare. It was getting dark, and the cold began to numb their fingers and toes.
Oh, crap. And they had to do this in the
Kasu,
cold.
one of the rougher boys in the class, snapped, and he screamed at Shiho that this was all her fault.
What?
He
How's
yelled
this her
that
fault?
a pure-blood Japanese person would never have gotten them caught, so she should just do them all a favor and die.
Okay. This has me triggered. How are you, the one who did the notes? The teacher walked up when y'all put it in her hand. Okay? Y'all put that in her hand. Did she take the note from you? No. You put it in her hand. All right? And have the nerve to say it's because of her blood? You serious right now? I will take this bucket and dump this ish on you. That's my fault. And you trust and believe that I will take ownership over that. Okay? Talking about I need to die? We gonna see you go die right now, okay? Don't trigger me, okay?
He punctuated this with a large shovel full of cold, dark scum, which exploded into her face.
Are you
and leaked
serious?
into her hair and clothes.
Are you
The
serious?
entire class erupted into a cacophony of laughter as she stood there in stunned silence,
Oh my
to
goodness.
process what had just happened.
Oh my
A
goodness.
feeling of pure rage overcame her, and she screamed out at the entire group before turning and running off into the darkness.
I would have thrown stuff too. I'm glad she yelled at
her
them.
repeatedly to get back to work. But this was her fault that they were here
No.
until she was out of sight.
Ain't you gonna throw ish at me and tell me come back now? Y'all fix that ish. I'm not
Ran
coming
all the
back.
way to the
F
train
y'all.
station and stood on the platform, crying, not caring about the myriad of disapproving looks she was garnering from all around her.
Yeah.
She just wanted to get home and get into a nice hot bath. People gave her a wide berth, which she thought was just great. Perhaps she would even get an entire train car to herself.
Oh yeah.
Then
Get that space.
she remembered the cake. Her mother's words about avoiding peak hour echoed in her head. However, she had no choice. It was either return home with it or return home without it. Ruin her father's birthday and explain the events that contributed to the reasons why.
Oh, and she can't let them
She
know.
tidied herself up in the train station toilet as best she could, and then went to collect the cake. The cake shop owner asked her to stand outside as she went to get her the cake.
Okay.
Shiho getting zero sympathy from the owner.
Wow.
By the
That's
time she had
fine.
made her way back to the station platform, the entire area was ridiculously crowded.
Yikes.
Perfect, she thought. Of course, this day had to turn out in every way I could have possibly imagined I didn't want it to. Her fellow commuters, also tired and impatient from their own taxing time in their own small world, made it very clear to Shiho that she reeked of a foul odor.
And what they
Needed
push?
to keep away from them.
Y'all just move away
On the
from me.
platform, she was bustled around repeatedly, and she was mindful of not losing her balance or crushing the cake.
Right.
It was all for naught, though, for as the train approached, the crush of humans had pushed her right to the edge.
Oh.
And with no hands free to hold on to anything or anyone, she fell right into the path of the oncoming
No.
train. The driver slammed the brakes to full, and the tunnel was filled with the ear-piercing shriek of steel on steel. as her
Oh
body was
my
barreled underneath the
gosh.
train and sliced in half across the torso.
Why the F are y'all pushing her? Like if she's standing near you and she smells, you move away. Why the F are you pushing her? And push her off the train. All of them need to die. I hope she come back and kill all them people.
Silent.
All of them.
Her parents were devastated. Their only child, gone forever. And from this loss, they never truly recovered.
No.
Her school friends, however, got over the loss very quickly. In fact, not even a day had passed before jokes began to circulate about her death.
Oh my
Things
gosh.
like, she's not half the girl she used to be.
Are you
Her
serious?
funeral was probably 50% off.
Oh my
All very
goodness.
cruel, and all way too soon. They, however, all thought it was hilarious.
I hope they all die. They better
Their
die.
last day on Earth, though, was spent finishing off the last of
Last
the
day
train
on Earth.
cleaning
I'm
before
excited.
they all headed off to the station to catch the train home. They had finished quite late.
I'm reveling in
and
this.
by this time, the station was deserted. Or so they thought. As they sat in silence,
Shiho's back, ain't
exhausted
she?
from the afternoon's labor,
Come on, Shiho.
a chilling Teke Teke sound echoed through the tunnel and made them all turn to each other in shock.
I'm not even
What the
scared.
hell was that? One of the boys asked. No idea, he said. Then they heard it again. It's coming from over there, one of the girls screamed as she pointed off into the darkness. Again, the sound became even
yes.
clearer as the features of the silhouette they were fixated on slowly came into view. It was Shiho. She was dragging herself along the ground with a huge sigh.
Yes, Shiho. Come on.
Students tried to run, but Shiho was too fast.
Yes!
She launched herself at them and sliced each
Yes!
and every one of them in half as they screamed
Yes!
for their mothers to help them.
Don't cry for
It was
mommy.
a massacre.
Don't cry for mommy.
They all lay there dying in a massive pool of blood. Shiho laughed and said, "So now you know how it feels to be half Japanese."
That was a good one, Shiho. That was a good one. That was a good one. She did a good job. Shiho. Hold on. Does it say narrated by? Because the narrator is really good. Oh, it's gone. Oh, man. That was a funny one. The ones they were saying weren't good, but when she said, now you know how it feels to be Japanese. That was a good one. That was a good, not her killed him and come with a sick burn after. It would be funny. If anybody, has anybody ever watched Puss in Boots, the movie? You know that cat that's like, that would have been perfect right there. Like, now you know how it feels to be half Japanese. Oh, I would lose it. Yes, that was a scary movie, a scary story I could get behind. They deserve that ish. And I don't care what nobody says. Everybody's like, that's a bit harsh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. People need to be held accountable for their transgressions and their what they do. All right, accountability. And these jerkwads, y'all cheated. She was innocent. Y'all was passing the note. She got caught and she got in trouble. Y'all don't say it's her because of her blood. Nah, Ninja, it was because of what you was doing. And then had the nerve to throw ish in her face and then laugh at her as she ran away and tell her she needed to die. Then when she did die, had the nerve to make jokes about her death. Nah, they deserve that ish, and I am happy. Okay? Yes, Shiho. Yes. All right? I just want to say, I might say you, like, as a threat to other people, you better calm down before I Shiho you, okay? And then I'll refer them back to the Teke Teke video because they need to come back and see this for sure. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you liked that video, check out the link in the description box below to support Nightmare Tales and everyone involved in making the video. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.